If you're someone who doesn't use YouTube Premium, then you might find it frustrating that you can't continue playing videos in the background whenever you close the app. Well, AudioTube is an application that enables this exact feature. Just search for your video of choice, hit play, and there you go. And just like that, we're back. It's a fresh new episode of the top Android app, so let's begin. Fanya is a to-do list and tasks organizer application that gives a new definition to modern design. So functionally, the app is fairly run-of-the-mill as far as to-do list and task manager applications go. You put in your tasks, set calendar dates and reminders, and the app will help to keep you on top of it all. But you just take one quick look around the app and you quickly realize how well it's been designed purely from a visual standpoint. The colorful icons yet negative white space really does make for a visually pleasing experience. Now, Moises is possibly the most impressive application I've come across in a very long time. So it used to be that if you wanted to isolate just the vocals or drums, or really any instrument from a mainstream song, i.e. one that is mixed down, you'd go to the internet to search up how to do it, and the short answer was, it's pretty much impossible. It's like trying to pull an egg out of an already baked cake. But somehow, Moises can do it. Honestly, don't know how they're able to pull off this wizardry. It's really, really impressive. In fact, here's a quick sample to show you it working. As I said, absolute wizardry, and that's all I've got to say about that. Now, before we get to the next application, just letting you know that I have promo codes to give away for a bunch of the apps featured in today's episode, and I'll let you know which ones we have codes for and how to go about claiming them at the end of the video, but just wanted to let you know now so you don't miss out. All right, back to the apps. OpenWeather is, well, a weather application, but its simplicity and speed are what make it so appealing. So the design is pretty nice in and of itself, and the app packs in a surprising amount of detail to keep you up to date and informed about the weather forecast. Tap on a day and you're presented with a helpful graph to track the forecast throughout the day, as well as a bunch of specific details like wind speed, UV index, and what time the sun sets. It also has no ads whatsoever, and so if you're looking for a new and free weather app to use, this one's well worth a shot. Friendspire is an app designed to help with that seemingly impossible task of finding something to watch on movie night, and a huge shout out to the team at Friendspire for being kind enough to sponsor today's video. Now, when you first launch the app, you'll be asked to enter some genre preferences and then to rate a few titles. And once completed, the app will generate curated lists of suggested films, TV shows, or even books and podcasts. For every recommendation, you can then click on the title to see more details, including other people's ratings and comments. In fact, this app is how I came across the new movie Raya and the Last Dragon, which is now on my list of movies to watch. And if you're tired of having confusing notes on your phone containing movies or shows that you've been wanting to watch, you can instead use the Friendspire app to save any title to your saved section and always have them handy. The app also lets you build your own lists, so whether it's your favorite movies of all time or books you want to read this summer, they are easy to create and share with friends. And now the whole app is user-based, so you can follow other users and see their recommendations, and beyond all of that, it's actually free. So if this sounds like an application that you want to try out, then you can check it out by using the first link down in the description below, and you can even follow me to see some of my favorite films and TV shows. Now, if you go down to the description of this video and you look at all of the links to all of the apps featured in today's video, you'll notice that they're not regular URLs. These are actually what are called short URLs, and they help to keep the description box clean, as well as to track how many clicks each app gets, which in turn helps me to understand which apps you guys are most interested in. Up until now, I've just used the free service is.gd for this, but now I'm considering switching over to using an app called Short. This is also a free app, but it's got this really clean design and it also lets you track clicks as well. The only downside is that it doesn't let you customize the short URLs, plus it does have ads, but with that said, it's still a fantastic little application and will no doubt be quite useful to a number of you. Alright, Noticar is another really simple application that helps to improve the pretty unhelpful watch later feature on YouTube. Now, I don't know about you, but my experience with YouTube's watch later feature is that I'll add a video to the playlist with every intention of watching it later, but then I completely forget about it. And so instead of adding a video to your watch later list, you instead share it to Noticar. That will then send a notification to your notification panel, and when you're ready to watch the video, you just tap on the notification, and there you go. Now with the Plus version of the app, you can actually schedule reminders and set pinned notifications as well. Plus the ads get removed, so it's definitely worth thinking about upgrading to the Plus version in my opinion. Style is one of those apps that lets you customize any text, so it instead looks much more unique. You just type in your text, find the style that you're after, and then copy it to wherever your heart desires for a really cool look. It's worth noting that there are a number of apps on the Play Store with a similar functionality, but none of them have over 500 fonts like this one. So if versatility is the top priority for you, well, this app has you covered. Abstract Droid is a really cool cloud-based wallpaper application that features a suite of visually stunning backdrops that will spice up an otherwise dull-looking home screen setup. And man, these wallpapers are a vibe. Really distinct looking, but also super elegant as well. And the cool thing is that they're all 4K in resolution, so super crispy and sharp. The developer also has another wallpaper application called Dark Droid, which focuses on AMOLED-friendly wallpapers instead, so I'll leave a link to that below as well. And last, but certainly not least, we have Routinery, a beautifully designed app that aims to help improve your productivity. The idea is that you set up routines and then you fill these routines with a variety of activities. For example, you might create for yourself a morning routine, which includes drinking water, making the bed, eating breakfast, brushing your teeth, and perhaps a few other healthy activities. Then you set a time for that routine to begin, and the app will gently remind you at that time to start the routine. When you do, the app will break each task into short time intervals, which you can check off as you complete them. Aside from the really helpful functionality, it's the design which I really appreciate, and combined, it makes for a pretty powerful productivity application. And that's it. Now, as I mentioned, we've got promo codes available for a bunch of the apps featured in today's episode. So a huge shout out to the developers behind all of the apps on screen right now. These guys have all been kind enough to join in on the fun so that you lot have a chance at claiming promo codes for the premium versions of their apps. I'll be giving away the promo codes on my Instagram stories this month, so make sure that you're following me over there to have the best chance at claiming one of the many codes on offer. If you enjoyed the video, then a sub would be swell. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss out whenever I post a new video. Aside from that, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will catch you later.